Okay, and we're good. G'day, mates. It is me, Sniper, yet again, and we're watching another Modern Machines episode. Today's episode is called At the Train Yard. So, once again, without further ado, let's get started. And we'll sit back and watch the intro as always.
Machines, lifting and pulling and flying so high, building a building up to the sky. You can watch them all day and never know why they're mighty machines. Hear them roar, watch them soar, sit right down and see. There are stories to enjoy for every girl and boy. Machines, big and mighty machines, working for you, doing mighty things there. Mighty machines, working for you, doing mighty things there. Mighty machines.
Alright, and the episode's starting. I really like the background music. It fits for this episode. It's called I've Been Working on the Railroad.
Good morning, kids. Glad you could make it. I'm Shunty, and I'm going to show you around the train yard today.
Pretty old-fashioned diesel-electric locomotives, I'm not gonna lie.
I work in the marshalling yard, and it's a very busy place. Trains arrive here every day from all over North America. I'm just one of the many shunt engines whose job it is to make sure that the rail cars end up in the right part of the yard. I'm sort of like a tugboat on rails.
Not really a tugboat, but yeah, similar look.
Computerized control tower tells me and my buddies where to pick up cars and where they should be dropped off.
Yeah, well, maybe not similar, but got a similar purpose or role.
My first job today is to pick up this caboose and these other cars and deliver them to the other end of the yard.
Yeah, cabooses are rare now on freight trains. Yeah, you can't forget the air brakes. They're the most important piece. I don't know how she managed to switch from a switcher locomotive to a mainline locomotive, but yeah, still the same thing. Who cares? Yeah, it's got a catchy beat. We're finished.
Sure is a lot of traffic in the yard today.
Look at all the bloody locomotives and their freight cars. Yeah, she's right. All railroads, and especially rail yards, are very, very busy.
Once they unhook me from this set of cars, I'm off to the shed to pick up a really special cargo that's just arriving.
Something special, you say? What could that be? Well, let's wait and see.
Chocolate! Awesome!
Oh, bloody chocolate! Chocolate's amazing. You don't eat too much of it, kids. You'd stay healthy, you know. How much chocolate is in that truck
In the
anyway?
shed, The chocolate goes from the back of the truck to the train.
Oh, they're opening the doors.
It looks like they're ready for me.
Kind of look like a staircase when they're being opened up like that. And here comes the switcher. Those things must have a lot of horsepower to pull a lot of freight cars.
I pick up the chocolate, and then I'm off to see Diesel.
I think all locomotives like this are specialized to have a lot of horsepower. Yeah. So now she's gonna go in there, pick up the chocolates, and then I guess she'll make way for the next mainline engine.
Once I drop off the chocolates, the control tower
Everything seems
tells
so
the
cloudy
crew to
back
check
there.
the brake and power cables.
It looks like it's about to rain. I think that's the same footage we saw before, the same conversation between those guys. Oh my gosh. Imagine trying to walk all the way to the end of the train, even if it's a bloody really long one. Oh my gosh, that would be a nightmare. Your feet would be hurting so bad. Oh, I can't even imagine that.
When the sign is moved, my pal Diesel knows it's time to hook up and go.
Yeah, he's about to come in right now.
Hi, kids. I'm Diesel. Once they hook me up, I'll be ready to go.
Alright, closer, closer, and it's coupled. Don't forget the air brakes, or air hoses, excuse me. Now they're ready to get a move on. Now, I bet he's going to make a pretty long journey to deliver these chocolates. Actually, more like grain, really, because there's hoppers.
Well, here we go. I've got a long trip ahead of me.
Stand clear of the track, folks. The train's making its way. Oh yeah, don't you just love the sound of the clickety-clack on the axles on the rail track? Hey, I just made up a rhyme! Ah, clever me. Clever old Mr. Monday. Stand clear, folks, like I said.
Remember to keep
Oh, now this
clear
is a
of the
different
tracks
train.
when those barriers
It's
are
got a
down
different bloody
and the
CP
signal
livery.
bell is ringing.
And a different
'Cause
set
that
of
means
freight
I'm
cars.
coming.
It's all containers. Ah, never mind that. Make way, folks! Zoom! Bloody hell, he's corking it! Yeah, these trains can run pretty fast.
It's important that the rails are well looked after. That's the job of Spike and his tie gang.
I can't wait to see what they do. Choo choo! Oh, classic. And there's the railway maintenance.
Hey, come on, guys. These are really busy tracks. We don't have a lot of time, and we've got almost 200 ties to replace today. First, we take out the old spikes.
So that's their fast roll. Actually take it out quite easily. Even though they do miss a bunch. Maybe just to get it more loose, I guess.
Then the brackets are loosened.
Yeah, so they just lift up the whole piece of rail, and then they remove the single bracket.
Next, the old ties are pushed out of the way.
You have to move pretty far to find out where they removed the spikes in the bracket. Takes a little while to find it, but they'll get there. Now this is something Engineer would like. And of course these guys have backup alarms too. Yeah, Engineer would definitely like this. Since he repairs his sentries whenever they get busted.
A new trench is cleared.
To make way for the next railroad tie.
The new ties are placed beside the track.
Yep. To make way for the next machine to put them in. That one's got some bits of fan on it. Here's the next machine to put in the ties.
Then the ties are pushed under the rails.
Yeah. All these railroad repair machines have a very funny looking design. But they're just made to repair railroad tracks, like you see here, when they remove the spikes and the brackets and the old ties, and then they replace it with the new ones. This next one is just shoving them in. Shoving it in pretty good. Let's see if we can get this last one. Oh, he's kind of pushing it. Yeah, there you go. Shove it into place so he can get a good grip on it. There we go. Moving on to the next railroad tie.
Next, the tracks are swept clean.
Kind of like a vacuum cleaner, or broom in that case, but interesting.
Then the brackets are put back.
So they don't replace the brackets, they actually just keep on using it. Now that's interesting. And yeah, this is the machine that lifts up the whole bit of railroad track. Oh, I like this next one. It's got a cool noise to it. I do like this one.
And the ties are shaken into position.
Yep. Keep it nice and centered. I don't know if you can see, but the rocks are being shaken. They're kind of like little vibrators. Like what happens when your phone gets a notification and it starts to buzz. So now they're putting in the new spikes. Yeah, the old ones did look pretty worn out.
Then I press the new spikes into place.
Jeez, that guy's actually got plenty of them. And there's the final step. Kind of looks like a tractor on railroad tracks. That's what it looks like.
The final job is to bring the gravel back into place to make sure everything is nice and firm. That's it for me and the tie gang. We've got to get out of the way because there's a couple of trains coming.
Oh yeah, he's bloody right.
Clear the track.
The next one's coming.
Here I come.
Yeah. The railroad maintenance have to get clear after they finish up the track.
I may seem slow, but I'm not. I'll be there before you know it.
Oh yeah, here it comes, mates! Woohoo! Bloody Nora, he's clocking it too! And this is quite a long one. It's quite a long manifest train, that is. And now he's cleared the track.
Don't move yet.
And here comes the other one again.
I'm coming through.
Same footage as before. Whatever. It's still exciting footage anyway.
Spike and the gang really did a great job on these tracks.
Well, you could say that again. The railroad maintenance crew know what they're bloody doing.
Hi, Diesel. Hi, Freddy.
And now he's just a normal cab
Well, kids,
locomotive,
I've gotta
not a
get
wide
these
cab
chocolates
anymore.
to their destination.
And not a CN as
Why
well.
don't you follow Freddy back into the yard to see shunting?
Well, I know what these freight cars are. And now he's a bloody switcher.
I'm almost at the yard.
How did he go from a wide cab CN locomotive to a normal cab locomotive from CP to a switcher? What's going on here? Ah, scratch that. I mean, the footages of these locomotives are
I bet you can't guess
fascinating.
what's inside these neat-looking cars.
Oh, I can guess all right.
I'll give you a hint. Nah. Let's see if you can figure it out.
It's a car.
A car!
Yep. They deliver these fresh cars to the railroad yard, where they can be picked up by the car transporters. And here comes another one rolling out. I never like how the roofs are very low, because once they hit a low overpass, it's gonna destroy the auto-rack cars and even the cars inside it.
Hold on!
Because then it's just gonna cost a whole fortune of money, and then someone's gonna get fired.
Don't you think?
I mean, yeah, it is actually pretty awesome to see those cars roll out of there.
Welcome back to the yard, kids. Before you go, let's take a look over here. And you can see some of the other jobs I have to do.
Alright, let's see. What's it gonna be?
Control tower has me pulling cars over to the hump.
511 and 3 legs, 1330.
511 for 1330,
Roger, Roger.
Once I get the cars
I had to
on
make
the
that Star Wars
they're
reference there.
unhooked.
So they unhook the cars, and what's next? So now they're rolling down the ramp, and my guess is that they go to a siding.
Then slow down at the governor.
Yep, I think I'm right. So they unhook the freight cars, and then they roll along down the ramp, and then they slow down at the governor, like you said, and they go into the proper siding. I was right. I think they only do that in this kind of yard. Not anywhere else. And heck, maybe even a caboose! Oh, that's funny. I mean, cabooses are technically part of trains.
Well, kids, thanks for coming. I hope you enjoyed your visit. I've got to move some more cars. Remember, these tracks are for trains, not people.
Well, people have to use it in order to hook up the air brakes or air hoses to the other freight cars to make sure that the brakes are actually working properly. Well, anyway, another episode finished, and we'll sit through the credits as usual.
Machines working for you, doing mighty things there. Mighty machines lifting and pulling and flying so high, building a building up to the sky. You can watch them all day and never know why they're mighty machines. Hear them roar, watch them soar, sit right down and see. There are stories to enjoy for every girl and boy. Mighty machines, big and
Yep,
mighty machines,
another episode finished.
working for you, doing mighty things there. Mighty machines, working for you, doing mighty things there. Mighty machines.
Well, I hope you mates enjoyed another video of me watching another Mighty Machines episode. And, as always, I'll see you mates later.